Roundup time. Roundup time. What's up, Claymakers? It's Peter here from Clay. Welcome back to our final product roundup of Q1. We got some bangers in store for you this week, starting with Webflow, Reddit, an Oakie AI update, Waterfall Templates, the Swarm, and streaming AI previews. Our highlight for this week is Webflow. Imagine creating custom branded landing pages for each of your prospects and what that would do to your response and conversion rates. Use brand fetch to retrieve logo, SVG, and hex codes. Use Clayagent to pull in custom data points for your prospects. And boom, you can use Webflow to create these custom branded landing pages in Webflow CMS, fully automated. Let's go to product.
Let's say I wanted to create this landing page for Uber. We'll start with getting Uber's name and logo. First, we'll grab their domain with Clayagent, and finally their logo. Then we'll send this data into Webflow. First, click Add Enrichment, and then search for Webflow. We'll select Create Collection Item and authorize our account. Select our website and the relevant collection. Then, select the name and slug of your page, along with the company name and logo from the dropdown. This will create a new page using Uber's name and logo in Webflow. Click Save and Run. Now let's go over to Webflow. We'll see Uber's name and logo automatically appear in their custom fields on this web page. Let's preview the landing page so you can see how this data will appear for customer. Now let's add Lyft and Waymo to this template. Within a few moments, you'll see those collection items automatically appear in Webflow. You can include any information you want about these companies on their designated landing pages. This could be product mentions, champion customers, or more.
This one is huge. Let's monitor Reddit. Most of us know since LLMs hit the scene, Google has rightfully been prioritizing human-made content, namely Reddit. It's become a top priority platform to understand what your customers are thinking about, what they care about, what they think about you and your competitors. Combining our Reddit source and enriching with scheduled runs, Clayagent for sentiment analysis, pipe directly to Slack or Google Docs or anywhere that you need. That RSS feed or Reddit social listening workflow you've been trying to duct tape together all of Q1, you can forget it. You can now build all of that in Clay in under 30 minutes. I'll let AI do the talking on this one. Let's take a look.
Use the Reddit source with scheduling to continually monitor target subreddits for specific keywords, like a company name or industry topic. Enrich the post to extract all comments, then use AI for classification or sentiment analysis. Take action on your insights by forwarding to Slack or storing research in Google Docs and Notion.
Oakie AI is a no-brainer for public company research and outreach. With our new update, we now have 10 templates teed up for you, ready to go, plus the ability to ask Oakie AI pointed questions about the public company filings. So here's a list of public companies. Great thing about this update, we don't even need the ticker anymore. Let's type in Oakie AI public and select company filings, public company filings. In the side panel, we select the column with the company names, tickers, and descriptions. And let's ask it a question. Revenue for the most recent fiscal quarter is a simple one. And let's select the last 12 months-ish for the time range. For filings, I'm going to pick 10K because it's just got a lot more detail. And let's continue and then save and run. While that runs, let's check out the templates. Click Templates, go to Oakie AI, scroll all the way down, and here's 10 templates ranging from organizational changes, headcount, GTM initiatives, operational challenges, growth, and debt and cash flows. Fun one, why not? Apply template, and it auto-populates for you, and we can let that run as well. And the first column came back. Let's click in. A lot of big revenue boys here. Apple, Take-Two. And let's see if, oh, there we go. This one's ready as well. And we can see the debt and cash flows. Ooh, Waterfall Templates. I've been waiting for this one. I'm sure you have too. At Clay, we like to enable new capability and then always come back to making it more configurable for you. Now you can save your own custom waterfalls. Whether you just want to reorder your stack, add Clayagent, or your own HTTP API, if you want to maximize coverage on your niche or custom data points, this is the way. You can save these templates for later just to your workspace or share it with the public, all Clay users as well. For this list of companies, let's add column and click Waterfall. Now we have a blank slate waterfall to build from the ground up. Select data type. Let's add our first action, use AI. And here we're going to use the meta prompter to ask for the Twitter handle, the X account handle. Generate prompt, we're going to accept this prompt and select the waterfall output that was auto-generated as X handle, save that step, add a second action. This time we're going to use Clearbit. Clearbit can enrich company for a lot of data points, including the X handle. I think it's under Twitter. Twitter handle. And now we have a two-step waterfall. We can continue. Let's save as a template up here. We can call it Find Company X. For description, let's add a little bit more detail. Find Company X using AI and Clearbit as fallback. Category, it'll be company info. And we can also change it to public, but let's just make it anyone in our workspace and save template. Again, we can run this, but let's just see where the template is. We can go to templates. Templates, it'll be in workspace as well, but under U, it's Find Company X. And we can populate this new template with our table column names. Let's save and run. The Swarm. Leverage your network to connect via warm intro with people and companies. How is this different from second and third degree connects? Well, the Swarm is constantly mapping relationship graphs on their backend across not just your social network, but also co-investor networks, education and workplace overlaps, as well as any contacts that you have integrated. Let's take a look. Let's enrich this table of person profile and company domain with Swarm. Starting with intros to person, we can type in our company domain. It doesn't have to be where you work, just somewhere you want to map the connection to. Continue, save, and run. While that runs, let's also run a Swarm for intros to company. So Swarm, intros to company, and go down, type in our domain again, target company domain. You can also filter for job function and seniority so that you can target decision makers or hiring managers. And let's go ahead and continue, save, and run. I do see that I don't have any personal connections. This is only as good as your network is. And on the company side, I do see 10 relationships. One of them is going to be someone named Ran I could connect to theoretically. And the connection is Alex, who works at Clay. Obviously great for warm outreach, but I know that we also have a lot of low-key, some high-key Clay-based recruiters. Obviously a great use case for recruiting and networking. Our Use AI and Meta Prompter are getting more seamless every week. We're now showing you a streaming preview of your prompts, allowing you to tinker and iterate live super fast while minimizing credit burn. To demo this, I'm going to steal an example from one of our engineers, Jeff. I'm going to prompt it to give me a recipe using one of the fruits and vegetables as the star ingredient. Instead of running, I'm going to try on 5 rows, and it's going to start streaming the results right then and there. You can expand to look at the whole thing. It'll keep streaming in, and you can just edit the prompt as the results are streaming in. Let's say that we want to make it much more succinct with bullet points. We can refresh it, and it'll start streaming again. Let's say you notice something else you don't like. I want to add an estimate of calories and time that it's going to take. Let's refresh it again. And there you go. That's the live streaming preview for Use AI. Thank you for tuning in throughout our Q1 product roundups. Make sure you follow because we got a lot of stuff cooking for Q2. Hit us up at support@clay.com or Slack with any questions, and I will see you in the feed in April. Bye-bye.